What do you get when you put gumbo and a quesadilla together? A Gumbodilla. This was so juicy. I love making recipes that I've never seen done before. So if you see it anywhere else, Mel Diggity did it first. I started by making a chicken stock. I seasoned my chicken with garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, Old Bay seasoning, and Cajun seasoning. I was really shocked. 3 chicken breasts really made a lot of chicken. I removed any excess fat from my chicken breast and then I seasoned both sides. Place your chicken in a pot facing away from you. This is how you avoid any hot splashbacks. I boiled for about 30 minutes. This is how you're going to get all that flavor. While your chicken is boiling, go ahead and chop you up some onions, some green onions, and bell peppers. I chose not to use celery, but you could do whatever makes you feel good, fam. I have to have andouille sausage in my gumbo. That is how I grew up eating it as a kid. In elementary school, they used to serve gumbo with a grilled cheese sandwich. Let that chicken rest for about 30 minutes before you start shredding it up. You want your shreds to still be thick enough to be able to pull out your pot with tongs. All this chicken from 3 chicken breasts. I added my sausage and seasonings to a slow cooker. I used about 6 tablespoons of Carrie's roux. Now you can still make your roux the traditional way. This just helps you save a little time from having to sit in front of the stove making a roux. All my ingredients made it to the crock pot around 7:30 in the morning and I was done with everything by 2 o'clock. This is a 4-quart crock pot, so this is plenty enough to feed a family of 6. I added in my chicken stock. I did need to add a little bit more in there. I added in my chicken breast and then every 2 hours I went back to stir it up to making sure that the roux was dissolved. I seasoned my gumbo with parsley, garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper, and Cajun seasoning. 6 hours later, then I went ahead and I added in some Gulf shrimp into my mix and then I let that simmer for 5 minutes, then it's done. Gumbo ready, let's start making this Gumbodilla. I shredded up some Kobe Jack cheese and mozzarella, and then I went ahead and I dipped my tortilla in the gumbo. Heat up a little oil in the skillet. Tortilla in with some cheese on top. I'm coming in hot with the juicy gumbo chicken on top. Get your little shrimp and sausage up in there and then put some cheese on top. Now run it back with your other dipped tortilla. Now this was the hardest part, trying to figure out how I'm going to flip this over. Okay, y'all, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest. It took me about 3 minutes to figure out how to flip this thing over, but oh, the dismount was perfect. And fam, you already know what time it is.
Now get fancy with it.
She hungry. She never knew nothing like this she wanted because she never knew nothing like this ever existed. But she kept saying, don't nobody eat gumbo like this. But that first bite had her on pause. And when she was done eating, she said, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and don't forget to follow. And don't forget to get fancy with it.